It is always with us. It always go along with us. It has the ability to kill and destroy our life. It's not a virus. It is a natural human response. It's a silent killer. It is stress. Today, I'm going to talk about chronic stress and its negative implications and controlling mechanism. In my today speech, I'm going to discuss three main topics. The first topic is stress and the risk of chronic and non-communicable disease, and the second is the effect of stress on immune system, and the third one is stress coping strategies. Let's start with the first main topic, which is stress increase the risk of non-communicable disease. Study done by experts, they found that stress or chronic stress can make our body deposit cholesterol on the blood vessels, and they clot and make the blood vessels diameter decrease, and which can increase high blood pressure or hypertension, and as a result the risk of getting heart disease increase or stroke. That's why we call it is a silent killer. And another study done by Pawlowski and his colleagues, they found that 40% of those with cardiovascular disease also suffer with anxiety, and their anxiety level is 60% higher than the normal healthy adult. From this we can learn that stress and heart disease goes together. I recommend everyone to watch the video titled Stress Portrait of a Killer. You can get it from the National Geographic Channel, or you can get it in Howard Community Database. It's very interesting video. And from the study of Pawlowski, and they have found that stress also can cause metabolic disease like diabetes and obesity. Let's see what they found in their research. The solid line is high stress group and the dashed line is low stress group. And from their study, we can easily understand that the high stress group have high risk of developing cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and tumor. Now, let's proceed to the second main topic, which is stress and immunity. Stress decrease our immunity and increase risk of cancer. Research done by University of Stockholm and University of Omia and University of Tromsø, Norway. In the article titled Longitudinal Analysis of the Relation Between Moderate Long-Term Stress and Health, they found that stress hormone called cortisol can reduce the number of white blood cells or lymphocytes. Their function is to fight as against disease. In addition, in their study, they found that psychological stress can affect the HPA axis, which is the hypothalamus, pituitary, and adrenal axis. And when HPA is activated by stress, it can affect the immune response against tumor. And another study done by the University of Texas Houston Medical School, they found very interesting relationship between stress and vaccine. What they have found is stress can impact our immune response against vaccine, which is stress. If we are in the high level stress, the body responds to develop antibody against the vaccine decrease. We have already seen or discussed the first two topics. Now let's proceed to the third topic, which is stress coping strategy. We have already said that stress is always with us. So the only thing we can control stress is by adapting the best coping strategies. For example, I was chronically stressed in 2019. So socialize with my friend and with family, it helped me to manage my stress. And if you take some steps, but if you cannot manage, or if your stress level cannot reduce, you have to seek help from your doctors, professionals, or therapists. And another important thing that, according to the study done by Kamal Deep and his colleagues, it reports that 40% of Americans report that their job is very stressful, and 25% they say their job is very as a first stressor in their life. So work-life balance is very important according to the study done by Kazim and Shinj. We have already said that at the beginning, stress is a silent killer. It is true, but I have also shared with you there's a mechanism to control it. There is no stress-free life, but don't let the silent killer kills you. Thank you for listening.